Hello and welcome everybody to the Universal Battling League. This is week 2. My opponent this week is Vernon. Now, as you can see, we're on the team builder. Not too much has changed since last week. Still have the Mega Swampert, still have Ferrothorn, still have Thunderous, still have Kabutops. However, there is a slight difference. There's people outside. Ugh. Switched up Rapids. I should say I switched out Exeter for Rapid Spin. And now we move on to the bigger changes. I've replaced the Hariyama and the Galvantula with the Gallade and the Shedinja. Can't remember my reasons why. It's been a long time since the battle occurred, so forgive my memory, it is extremely poor. Alright, I shall run through these two guys. We have a Gallade, he's an expert belt, boost super effective attacks, steadfast. Oh, I remember why I had steadfast. It's to stop, actually, the ability didn't do what I thought it did. I thought it stops flinching. However, all it does is, every time I'm flinched, my speed is raised by 1. I wasn't aware of that. I thought it was just prevents flinching, so that's why I went with it. Reason being, Minccino. Yeah, that's not nice. Minccino, Skill Link, King's Rock. That just makes me want to die on the inside. Swords Dance to set up, Close Combat, Ice Punch and Shadow Sneak. I don't remember. What was the reason? There's probably a reason. I don't know too much. Moving on to the EV spread. This is going to look pretty weird. I know I have, I know it's going to be odd that I have 252 in defense. That is to allow it to take some hits from the one dude I can't remember on Vernon's team that I really should remember, but I don't remember. I really want to say Zygarde. I'm pretty sure it is Zygarde. I don't know. Either way, it was to allow him to take hits, and then adamant nature, obviously. Nickname, not Buff Gumby. Yeah, I really couldn't think of a nickname for this guy, so I just stole Elo's name and, well, he ain't Mega, he ain't as buff, so he's not Buff Gumby. That's my reasoning. It's really shit. Let's move on. Final dude is a Shedinja. Focus Sash to allow him to live a hit. Wonder Guard. Only super effective moves will hit, as well as, you know, all status and entry hazards. So, yeah, Rapid Spin to get rid of that, to make sure. You shouldn't do. I suck at pronunciations. Shedinja. There we go. Can come in freely. Swords Dance. He doesn't really have the most diverse moveset, so there isn't really much. Swords Dance to kind of set up, not really though. Will-O-Wisp with burn stuff, Protect to scout what they want, see what they want to do, and Shadow Claw for obvious reasons. EV spread, pretty normal, I think. And, you know, hit me. There isn't really much to say. I'm really unimaginative. Let's move on to the battle. Alright. Hopefully it's slow enough. Give me 2 seconds while I edit out this cough. Alright, cough edited out. Are we ready to go? I think so. Press play and pause. Looking at his lineup, I have no idea what he's going to lead with, so I believe I just led with Ferrothorn here. Music off, that is good. I really shouldn't pause it, but you know, it's on slow. I should have enough time to talk through everything. He leads with the Cinccino, he switches out. I go for a Thunder Wave on the first turn, hoping to paralyze the Cinccino or whatever switches in. Sends in his Infernape, which is great because I'm pretty sure that that's the fastest dude in his team. That is out of the way. I don't want to take 5 moves, so I switch into Kabutops, but he gets paralyzed. It's a little bit of an issue. I go for a. I should stop moving. I must stop. I go for an Aqua Jet on this. No, I don't go for an Aqua Jet. I go for a Waterfall, hoping to finish him off, but he switches out to Trevenant. That 4 times weak to crit. grass is not going to do me any good, so I switch back out into foragers again. Yes, I do. No, he switches out. See, I really don't remember this at all well. He goes into Mandibuzz. I believe I go for another Thunder Wave as he knocks off. Knocks off one Rocky Helmet, so I'm not going to get the extra recoil damage. Would it be considered recoil damage? I don't know. Paralyze the Mandibuzz. That's really slow. He switches out. What's he go into? Oh, he goes into his Infernape as I Leech Seed. Yes. I didn't want to go for another paralysis. Well, there was no reason for me to go for anything else. I probably could have gone for what was it? Oh, I should pause here. I probably could have gone for a Stealth Rock. But looking at his team, it doesn't seem too useful. It's only helpful on the Mandibuzz. So as he switches out into his Infernape, I made the decision to switch out into my Thunderous, reason being my last switch out was into Kabutops, and I think he tried to predict that, goes for a close combat, hoping to knock me out. I go into Thunderous to resist that. That was my intention, but hey, it worked. I set up the rain as he brings in his Gardevoir, and what do I do? Oh, I go back into Ferrothorn, because I don't know why. I honestly don't, I can't remember. I lost the live recording of this, so all my logical reasoning is gone. He goes for a Will-O-Wisp, I get burned. It's not too bad because Barbigal isn't really too much focused on attack, it's just there. It's just in there to stay in and irritate people for as long as possible. I go for another Leech Seed, because, well, I figured a Thunder Wave was obvious and he would go into something paralysed to, waste the turn, go for the Leech Seed. He switches out into his Trevenant and I go for the Stealth Rock. No, I don't go for the Stealth Rocks. I go for Power Whip and it does nothing. It would have done nothing to the Mandibuzz. I have no idea why I went for it. Yeah, he goes for Shadow Claw, takes some Iron Barbs. I go for the Stealth Rocks on this turn, and do I switch out, or is it just a long series where he goes for another one and I go for another Power Whip? Yes, that's the case. I get critted as well, so yeah, no, I go for a Thunder Wave. Yeah, it's something I learned later as well. He switches out now, presumably because he can't see there, presumably because he has Natural Cure and wants to get rid of the paralysis. Knowing this, I switch into my Thunderous as he switches into Mandibuzz, and seeing this, I have free range to drop a Thunder on whatever the hell I please because Mandibuzz doesn't want to take it. In comes Gardevoir and it is hit by a Thunder. Does a decent amount and paralyzes. Yeah. Oops. Why did I switch out here? It's because I didn't want to, I'm pretty sure it's because I didn't want to miss a Thunder. So I go out into my little dude Shedinja. Come on. I go for a Will-O-Wisp on the Trevenant as he... what does he do? He goes for a Shadow Claw, yeah. Brace Sash. I protect on... I don't protect yet, but I do protect on this turn, just to see what he wants to go for. It's really slow, and he goes for a rest. I was all torn up over whether he was a Sleep Talk variant. And so I thought he wouldn't be, so I go for a Swords Dance, and now his Gardevoir comes in, and I just go for a Shadow Claw and drop the Gardevoir. Come on, this is really slow. I should probably up its normal, but I take so long on other turns, it probably wouldn't be worth it. He brings in this Chinchino, I go for Protect, just to see what he wants to go for. Sorry about that. coughing again, still slightly ill. Oh well, let's resume. He goes for a knockoff. I don't see any more use for Stinger, so I just let him die at this point with a knockoff. I bring in Thunderous. Oh yeah, to go for priority paralysis, because I want this thing nerfed to hell. Chinchino isn't fun. So yeah, switch out, go back into Ferrothorn. He goes for a Rock Blast and it just slowly whittles me down. You know, I'm not going to live it, even though it is only hits 4 times, because that's all the times it needs to hit. Now, here is where I make a dumb play of trying to Swords Dance on this dude. I really should have gone for a close combat and dropped him, however, I take around 90% in unnecessary damage for the whole purpose of getting up a Swords Dance, which really wasn't too useful in hindsight. Go for the close combat on this turn, drop the Chinchino. He brings in his Mana Fee. I've realised that I've made a huge horrible mistake and just go for a Shadow Sneak because there's nothing else I can do. I don't see any use saving it and nothing else wants to take a Scold, so yeah. What do I do now? I believe I go into Thunderous because I'm really worried about him going for Tail Glow, so I want to try and threaten him out with Thunder. I believe that was my... Actually, though, I think I go for... No, I do go for the Thunder and I drop it for... Yeah, I do remember, kinda. So yeah, sorry if my commentary is really crap. What can I say, I'm new to this. Go for a Rain Dance, set it up, he goes for a Rock Slide and managed to live on a tiny amount, and... Leftovers, hurry up, I go for Thunder... No, I go for Hidden Power Ice. Just to deal damage to Trevenant. And he goes for a Horn Leech, just get back a little bit of health, or if I had made the dumb move of trying to switch out, either of the dudes takes a 4 times effective hit. So here I go out into Swampert, Mega Evolve this turn, and go for a Ice Punch. Ice Punch, come on, yes, there we go. Drop the Mandibuzz. And now here is where I took a hell of a long time to decide what move I should go for. In the end, I went for the right choice of an Earthquake, because I really wasn't aware that, what is it? Ground is neutral against water. I really don't have great game knowledge, to be honest. But yeah, I looked up in a damage count after. If I rolled low enough, I wouldn't have been able to kill Mana Fee. And so, yeah, I would have had to come in with Kabutops just to finish him off on the slight amount he would have had left, and dealt with the I haven't played 6th gen, so forgive me for not knowing their names. It's Trevenant, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, drop that Mana Fee with an Earthquake, and he sends in his final dude, Trevenant, who I can just drop with another Ice Punch. And a crit as well, so... So yep, that was week 2. Another win puts me up to 2-0. I believe at this point 5 other people are also have won both their games. I'm also very sorry that this is rather late. I shall get all the rest of the other videos out on time. I've just been really lazy up to this point, and well, a bit lazy and a bit busy with schoolwork as well, so yeah, I shall get that all sorted. I don't want to look at this in case it's been updated for week 3, because the week 3 battle has already happened. I shall probably go on to record it right now. Anywho, thank you for watching my perspective of the Universal Battling League. Make sure to check out all the other participants, players, channels in the description below, because they are much better than me. And I shall see you in week 3, where I face off against Joey.